record, state your name and occupation.
My name is Daniel Lowe. I'm an Auburn police officer.
Daniel, what kind of car do you drive?
I drive a Ford truck.
Okay, you drive an American car. So where do you think your car is made?
I would assume it's made in Detroit or somewhere in America.
Wrong. Although your car is American, it is actually manufactured in several different countries around the world.
Really? That's surprising.
Okay. What is your name and occupation?
My name is Courtney Brandon. Would my occupation be a student?
Yeah.
I'm a student.
What kind of car do you drive?
A Land Rover Discovery.
Where do you think your car's from?
London, England.
How many countries do you think were used to make your car?
One. I have no idea.
A car that is entirely produced in the United States would be more expensive to buy. Would the price impact your purchase decision?
No, you can just sign.
If it was a cool car, I'd still buy it if I had money.
What is your name and occupation?
Emily Pasiato. I'm a student.
What kind of car do you drive?
A Toyota Corolla.
Where do you think your car is from?
Japan, I guess.
Do you think it was only produced in Japan?
I think like the parts were produced in Japan, but it was like assembled here.
How many countries do you think were used to put together your car?
I have no idea.
My name is Justin Malone. Like occupation.
Like so you're a
student
or
or
a full-time student?
I'm a full-time student and I got a job.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So you need a car to get around, right?
Yes.
Okay. And is your car an American car?
Yeah.
Okay. And where do you think your car's made?
It's a Ford, so I would assume in Detroit.
Yeah. Okay. So although it's an American car, your car is actually manufactured in several countries around the world. So how many countries do you think your car parts are from?
But he just said Detroit. You just be
Okay, now I'm gonna guess. I'll guess 5.
5. Okay. And when you purchased your car, did you consider where it was made before you bought it?
No, my dad bought my car when I was 16.
Oh, lucky.
Yeah.
If your car was made completely in the USA, would you still buy it if it were more expensive than a foreign car?
Sure, yes.
As you can see, many consumers are unaware of the manufacturing and assembling processes that go into producing their automobile. For our project, we chose to follow a Ford F-150 truck and some of its parts. We chose 5 companies throughout the globe to zero in on that are in different countries worldwide.
So buckle up and get ready for this eye-awakening experience.
Wow, I am so exhausted after that 10-hour drive. I don't know how my car is even still alive. I wonder where all the parts come from. Do they all come from the same place? Things to think about. I'm exhausted. I'm just going to go to sleep.
I'm so tired. I'm just going to go to sleep.
Whoa, who are you? I'm your magic car sourcing genie.
Is this a dream or is this actually happening right now?
No, this is a dream. I'm here to show you where your car parts are made from all over the world.
Okay, let's go.
All right, come on.
Stephanie and Ashley are traveling approximately 4,181 miles from the Ford Motor World headquarters in Dearborn, Michigan to Ebersberg, Germany. $1 is approximately 0.699 euros. The European Union's weighted average tariff rate was 1.2% in 2009, but the tariffs from manufacturing products keeps escalating.
Wow, where are
Yay!
This is our first stop on our amazing journey. We're in Ebersberg, Germany at the Lear factory. And this is responsible for all your nice sleek interior inside of your Ford truck. Like the interior trim, the door panels, the floor acoustic system, and the seat system. So,
Wow, can I get a pretzel while we're here?
yeah, actually I think there's a great place down the street and they have the best homemade mustard.
Awesome.
Stephanie and Ashley are now traveling 6,357 miles from Ebersberg, Germany to Santa Rosa Laguna, Philippines. $1 is approximately 43.2 Philippine pesos. The Philippines and the U.S. are in continuing pursuit of a free trade agreement. The Philippines is the 31st largest export market for U.S. goods, and tariffs are imposed on items such as automobiles, chemicals, plastics, textiles, fish, and paper.
Whew. Wow, that pretzel sure was good. Definitely hit the spot.
I told you they have the best mustard ever.
So where are we now?
We're actually just arrived in the Philippines at the Viston plant.
Wow, we traveled a long way. What did we come to the Philippines for?
Well, at Viston, they make a ton of stuff. Some of the stuff that you probably won't even know, and I can barely pronounce. But, so just to name a few things that Viston makes, they make your front lighting, your windshield, which is very important to get those bugs out of your eyes, your radiator, your fuel tank, your fuel pump, your coil springs, and your sound system, and that's only just a few.
Oh wow, I didn't realize the Philippines was responsible for so much.
I know, it's such a small island, but they can mass produce a lot of great quality items.
Wow. So this is really far from the U.S. Why does Ford go all the way to the Philippines for these items?
Well, the low labor cost is probably the #1 reason. I mean, transportation takes a lot into account, but the cheap labor and high quality products can't be beat.
So do they take all that into consideration before they even choose the place?
Yes, they definitely do research for all the different vendors and find out what the exchange rate is and everything. And then another thing to help with vendor selection is the landed cost. So if it's a great cost and a great product, that's where you pick your vendor.
Well, it looks like they did.
All right, you ready to go see some more on our journey?
Stop.
All right, let's get on the magic carpet.
From Santa Rosa Laguna in the Philippines to New Delhi, India, Stephanie and Ashley have traveled 2,975 miles. $1 is the equivalent of 44.5 Indian rupees. Working with the World Trade Organization, the government of India recognized the important links between trade and economic growth by simplifying the tariff, eliminating quantitative restrictions on imports, and reducing export restrictions.
Woo! Whoa! That was a rough landing.
Sorry about that. My magic carpet's been acting up lately.
Jeez.
Hold on, you got some debris in your hair.
Woo! So where are we now?
We're actually at India in New Delhi, and we are at the Bosch factory, which is a fabulous factory. They're responsible for making the water pumps, the fuel injectors, and most importantly, your brakes.
Oh wow. Maybe you should invest on some brakes for your magic carpet.
Well, if I decide to do that, which salary is kind of low on this genie pay scale, I definitely will be sure to come to the New Delhi, India to go to Bosch.
Okay, you should keep that in mind.
All right, you want to go see some more? You ready?
Yeah, where else do we need to go?
That's a surprise, but put on your fur coat because it's going to get chilly.
Oh God.
Let's go.
It takes Stephanie and Ashley, the magic sourcing genie, 7,173 miles from New Delhi, India to Midland, Ontario, Canada. $1 equals about 0.95 Canadian dollars. NAFTA has worked to remove barriers to cross-border investment and to promote movement of goods among Canada, Mexico, and the United States by lifting tariffs on the majority of goods produced by these countries.
Wow, India was really cool. So where are we now?
We're actually at TRW, located in Canada. This is where all your safety features are made, like your seat belts, your airbags, and steering wheel.
Oh, wow. So, wow, I'm so glad to know that Canada is responsible for all of us being safe.
Go.
Wow, so I guess Canada does make more than furs and maple syrup.
I know, and it's actually right above the United States, so it's in really good and close proximity, so that's why it's great to be Canadian. So Canada is great because it's good for low transportation costs, and it's in such close proximity to our next place, the U.S.
Oh, okay.
All right,
awesome.
Let's go.
Let's go.
From Midland, Ontario, Canada to Kokomo, Indiana, Ashley and Stephanie have traveled 433 miles. There are no trade restrictions between Canada and the United States, thanks to NAFTA.
Whoa, where are we now?
We've reached our last destination in Kokomo, Indiana. We're at the Delphi headquarters.
Okay, so what happens here?
Here, your steering column, your CD radio, and your occupant positioning system is all put into your car so we can get the final product ready to ship out to dealers all across the United States.
Wow, we've gone a lot of places to get one car made.
I know. Now you understand, and hopefully you see how much goes into your car, and that's why your car works so awesome.
So really, when they say Ford is a American-made car, they're really lying.
Yeah, but it's built Ford tough.
Ashley and Stephanie are now traveling from Kokomo, Indiana to their final destination at Ford headquarters in Dearborn, Michigan, which takes them 199 miles, for a grand total of over 21,000 miles. This trip, they've traveled a lot, but they've learned so much about global sourcing, just like you have in this class.
Wow, what a fun journey. Thanks for taking me on that. I'm so glad to learn all about sourcing a product.
Sure, anytime. That's why they call me the car sourcing genie.
Woo! Wow, what a strange dream. But I can't wait to go tell my global sourcing class in Dr. Byan all about what I learned about following a product through production.
Alright, go.
Whoa, where are we?
We're in Delphi. I don't know where I was about to say.
Whew. Whoa, that was a rough landing.
Sorry about that. Can we start over?
This isn't responsible for a lot.
Doggies, be quiet. You're in our video.
And then just
Please state your name and occupation.
Everyone in the DRL is hard at work. Look at her. Stalkerazzi.
that's why it's great to be Canadian. Alright. What's landed cost?